Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Merlyn Acosta, and I'll be working alongside Brittany and Michael to present our project on organizational change management in education.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brittany, and today we're going to walk through how school leaders can navigate difficult and often unpopular changes.
And I'm Michael. We'll be focusing on a scenario where a school district is facing budget challenges and has to make some tough decisions that impact staff and students.
Together, we'll discuss communication strategies, leadership challenges, and how to support stakeholders throughout the change process. Leaders need to communicate clearly and honestly so staff understand why these changes are happening. Breaking down the budget situation in simple terms helps to make it transparent. It's also important to connect these changes back to supporting students and maintaining stability. Allowing staff to ask questions and share concerns builds trust, and regular updates help reduce uncertainty throughout the process. Each change creates different challenges. Reducing administrators can cause fear and uncertainty, while also increasing responsibilities for those who remain. Teachers may feel unprepared for combined grade levels, and larger class sizes can make classroom management more difficult. Overall, leaders must manage stress, reduce resistance, and keep everyone focused on supporting students. Different stakeholders will experience these changes differently. Teachers may feel overwhelmed, students may get less individual support, and families may worry about the quality of instruction. Administrators will also feel the pressure of increased responsibilities. If these concerns aren't addressed, they can impact school climate. That's why it is important for leaders to stay supportive, communicate clearly, and keep the focus on what's best for students. If these concerns are not addressed, they can start to affect the overall school climate, including morale, trust, and communication. That's why leadership is so important during change. By staying supportive, transparent, and focused on student leaders can help create a smoother transition for everyone.
To mitigate negative effects, we are implementing two core strategies. First, collaborative leadership teams, communities with diverse representation, including teachers, parents, and students, will help steer the planning process, promoting shared ownership and a stronger school vision. Second, we will use regular surveys and focus groups to gather ongoing feedback. This ensures our decisions align with actual community needs and allows us to proactively address morale concerns as they arise. To effectively communicate the need for change, we propose two key strategies. First, a transparent communication campaign using various channels, such as town halls for parents and direct briefings for staff, to clearly explain the budget realities. Second, we will use targeted messaging, tailoring our communication to our group. For staff, we highlight long-term stability and professional support, while for parents, we emphasize the specific measures by taken to protect students facing resources and academic quality. Involving stakeholders is crucial for ownership. Our first strategy is the establishment of a shared governance council, which embeds staff and parent representatives directly into the budget planning communities. Our second strategy is the use of participatory workshops, where we present draft budget plans to the community to solicit active feedback before finalization. This participatory approach fosters a shared vision and encourages active participation in the transition.
And of course, we have to look at the different tiers of what we have. So, for example, we have multi-stakeholders, as we said before, teachers, parents, students, all of them. We're going to take periodic surveys with them. We're going to send it home via the communication app. We're going to take measures that safely build relationships, sense of belonging, and a feel of comfort at the school. And we're going to give you guys the ability to give us feedback on what the changes are, how they're affecting you in the way. It is a school-wide framework, and we have targeted supports if you feel like you are under pressure. Universal SEL curricula is available, community building, etc. All those things are available that we have for your use. Monitoring via the surveys, like I said, we're going to constantly be checking in different times. Some groups will get checked in more, like teachers, for example, will be weekly, parents might be bi-weekly, students might be monthly. We got to do this with a positive mindset, everyone, because again, everything stems from the way we think about it. If we have a place where we can show the wins and the goals and the successes of our students and how this plan is going into effect, then we might have better results from it. Again, we're going to have peer nominated, student nominated, teacher nominated, all those to keep the morale up. Again, we're also going to be sharing our stories. Maybe you have an awesome result of this change. Again, not everything is going to be negative here. We got to keep that positive mindset. We're going to focus on the challenges. We're going to overcome them, but we're going to celebrate those challenges as we do. This is going to strengthen our staff capacity. We're going to have more ability to grow because while we're losing some things, we're gaining the teamwork, the discipline, the distinct team effort that makes every school successful. So when we go in with that mindset, we can be collaborative and successful with sharing our results. Again, everyone needs to be told where they belong. And as leaders, we are here to put you where you need to be to succeed. These cuts and these effects aren't going to really diminish anything that we have worked on to this point. So do not get down on yourself. Do not get down on us. Do not get down at all. Let's keep this positive and keep it rolling. Change. To wrap up, organizational change is never easy, but strong leadership can make a big difference. When leaders communicate clearly and support their staff, they can keep the focus on the student's success. Thank you for your time, and we appreciate your attention.
Thank you so much and have a great evening.